Alright, what's going on, everybody? Los Rotoleros, first video, and I don't know, I'm not used to this, but what we got going on here is 1982 and 1985 project build. This is my first car, and not that acknowledged as some of my family members and friends, but this is my first build. I'll take you guys down on the rundown on how I'm going to be doing things. Check it out. This is the backstory on this. Is my dad's first time owning a Rotary Rx-7 FB. It's 1982 and it's in 1985, and this right here is complete. This has the engine, the transmission. Only thing that's wrong with it is the electrical inside. It's all gunked up and it's a mess. So the goal here is to swap the engine and the transmission out of this. The interior is pretty clean on this, and use this as a, I don't know what we're gonna do after I swap the engine and transmission out. It's pretty clean. We'll see what we're gonna do with this. Probably switch, make it into some other project, but I'm going to take the engine transmission out of this and swap it into that. Reason being is the electrical and the bodywork on this is not up to par. There are some rust spots everywhere, and that one's way better condition. This one has a sunroof as well. This is an 82, and bodywork on this is not too hot, so a lot more rust here. But yeah, the goal of this is swap the engine transmission, which hopefully I'll get to take out the engine or the transmission out today, or both. It's okay. I'm gonna take my time on this and get her all cleaned up, make it look good. I don't know, kind of show car ready. It's also a first car, project car, so I'm definitely gonna have some fun with this. I don't know, I haven't really have thought of a name that I want. I've had a couple thrown at me, like Panda or Cloud or whatever, honestly, but I don't know. Haven't chose yet. I don't know what I want to do, what color schemes, what accents I want to do to the car, or just keep it original. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna switch it up though. So let me prop you guys up here while I try opening this hood because it's stuck. There we go. So the hood is stuck. It won't open, so we're just gonna, my dad showed me a little method to do here. It runs and all that good stuff, and here's the engine. Looks very dirty and all that good stuff. It runs, but there's a battery in here already, but it's probably dead. We haven't started this thing in it's been a while since we started it. Back, what's going on, my Rotary enthusiasts? Got the battery, got it all switched up. I'm about to remount it. I'm gonna have to edit the video a lot more because I gave out a little bit too much information because I didn't know what to do or say, so I'm not gonna show what I showed earlier. Those will be later episodes for the YouTube channel, so you guys can come back and stay tuned. But I don't know if you guys can see in my shoulder or not, but there's a bunch of Rx-7s, and I'm not gonna point any fingers or anything, but those will be later episodes, and we'll describe on what we're gonna do with those. All right, cool. So we're back. What's going on? And just gonna put this battery back on, give it a little crank or whatever, see if we can get her going. I'll wait for my pops to help me do that with the starter fluid, so I don't flood the car. But what's going on, guys? We're back. I just came back with the new battery. We put the new battery in. I got the cables all set up. Swapped the battery out. The old battery is charging right now, and I will come back again when this car is in the garage, so that we get unbolting and hopefully get this engine and transmission out by tonight. I don't know, this is my first time taking the engine transmission out, so I'll take you guys along for the ride. For my non-rotary enthusiasts or people who want to learn just like me, just stay tuned.
Alright, what's up? This is Rotoleros. We're at Rotoleros garage. This is 1982 Mazda Rx7. This is my first Rx7. I've had this for about, I want to say, a good 12, 13 years. And I had a lot of fun with it. Ran good, ran strong, shot a real big flame, no doubt. But I moved on to bigger and better things. I have several, and my son, he's old enough to drive. He's working on getting his license, and all of a sudden, figure he likes RX-7s. That's crazy, huh? But great, and a good thing. So what I did is I gave him this car. I told him he can go ahead and have this vehicle, but he's got to work on it. As you can see, it's beat up. Needs a lot of work. It starts, kinda. Didn't want today, but it did at one point. I think it's just flooded.
It's just a rotary thing.
You know, you're gonna run into that. So anyways, the reason we're gonna pull this motor out is because we have a lot of rust. We got what you call a one patch right here. Rivets, not even
hard to
screws.
see.
Rust covering a real big hole. This is another one patch. Another piece of metal with screws covering the ugly piece of hole. Well, guess what? It's got rust in all the obvious places. It has a pretty decent interior, minus the dashboard. Good seats, all the panels are there, everything used to work. So we're gonna pull all that out and we're gonna put it in a donor car that we have, so stay tuned. All right, what's up? This is Rotoleros Garage again. Today we're gonna go ahead and start draining fluids, get it prepared for removal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a pan, we're gonna put it underneath. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and drain the lowest holes to the radiator, get the antifreeze out. Then we'll take off all the front panels and start working our way around the back, fuel lines, and whatever electrical we gotta take. Get this bad boy out. We're gonna have a parts car here soon. Holla at your boy, Rotoleros Garage, 82 FB. Parts. Black interior. She's pretty clean, I'm telling you. Alright, so we went ahead and got radiator removed, coolants out of the car. We're gonna move on to fuel and electrical. Get all the fuel lines disconnected, spark plugs, spark plug wires, all your electrical. Get all that out of the way. Disconnect the oil. This one being an 82, sewn previously from us. Install the front mount, which is cool. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna relocate that on the new one, like front mount.
All right, guys. Quick little update here. We uninstalled all the vacuum lines, all the lines. We took the radiator out. I don't know if we covered that up already. Took off the ignition cap. Everything that needs to be unplugged from the engine is unplugged, except for the transmission bolts, the starter, drive shaft, transmission mount, and those are the last few things that that are holding back from this engine being pulled out. Within that, we'll be able to pull the engine out and detail the engine and pull it apart, see what's wrong. We did come across a intake leak, so we're gonna have to definitely check that out. All in all, even though it's my first time, it's been something, man. I'll tell you, this is not easy like I thought it would be, but that's a quick little update, guys. I will catch you guys later when the engine is either mounted up on the engine stand or on the mount, either one, or we might just stop it here today and that'll be episode 1, and I'll just go ahead and edit all these clips up, and so that you guys can be seeing it right now, honestly. But I think next episode we're gonna do the engine mount, prop it up, detail it, clean it, get it going, and do all that, and then we'll be able to switch engines and transmission. So without ado, this is Los Rotoleros garage. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, leave a comment down on your thoughts and opinions. Follow the social medias down in the description below. Los Rotoleros, and we out.